On this episode,
we pick our motorhome up in Sydney and move in. Visit some big and underwhelming things. Show you what it's like at night with a baby in a motorhome. And will Ava survive a seal encounter? Yes, she does.
Meet Max, myself, Leah, and Ava.
Travel lovers who are told it all stops once you have a kid.
We've been those parents with a baby on a plane, and now she's too big for the bassinet.
So, motorhomes. A holiday style we thought only old people do.
Son of a...
It's a house on wheels, your normal driver's license, pull over and get out when anyone's having a sook, like somewhere, stay, don't like somewhere, bugger off to the next place, hermit crab style, I like.
We'll be documenting our first-hand experience as we see what it's like to drive over 3,000 kilometres in 19 days going from Sydney to Cairns.
Our first stop was grabbing the beast from Apollo. Old mate Nick helped us feel less intimidated, manoeuvring the biggest vehicle we've ever driven.
Are you going to be doing much driving?
We always recommend with people travelling that they pack the soft shell suitcases. They're a lot easier to store away.
It was incredibly easy to drive.
Power steering on this is ridiculously, better than our Jeep at home.
Coles, Audi with their lightning fast checkout process, which is ridiculous. We were picking up the absolute essentials. What are we doing here, Leah?
We're getting Ava a Halloween costume. Filled the fridge.
Yeah, it was like moving into a new house.
Yeah, it was exciting.
I don't want to tell Leah this, but we need more things. We ended up staying out
In my nan's driveway.
We've slept the first night, it was awesome. Tiny little note, we're on a driveway with a little slant. Yeah, we almost rolled on top of each other all night, but besides that, it was pretty good sleep.
And started making our way to Port Macquarie.
So right now I'm just replying to emails and doing work while we're driving.
Jesus, cool. Leah's driving, smashing it.
Turn slightly left onto Wild Road, B70.
This is incredible.
We've just driven, an hour and 20 minutes? Hold your breath, guys. Don't know if you can see the big Ugg boot.
And we're both just weed, eating food, and lounging in a car park, all in the it's brilliant. This is very good. As I live and breathe.
We're just about to pull over for some lunch.
Yeah,
Someone else has got the same idea. What's on the menu, Max?
Chicken schnitzel sandwiches.
Just to give people context, we just stopped in the middle of nowhere, like a little rest stop thing. That's the Pacific Highway. That's the boost. Go in here. And we got some snitties getting cooked. Sandwiches ready to go, thanks LJ. And Ava, trying to draw attention to herself. As you can see by the look on my face, this is incredible control you have on your own holiday. No plane or organised tour bus where they make you wear the matching hats. Allows you to stop whenever it suits the family. Look who's enjoying herself.
Then we started driving towards Ricardo's Tomatoes, and by that stage Max had gone a bit batty.
Ricardo's Tomatoes rhymes. I wondered. He was like, "Hey, family, think about doing strawberries." I'd be like, "It's Ricardo's Tomatoes." I said strawberries. Doesn't make sense. A cool thing Leah did was go on Facebook Marketplace and look up something in Port Macquarie, wherever we were, and look for toys. So instead of going to Kmart or whatever, we just picked up heaps of toys for $8. This is the haul we had. Get out of town.
We had a bit of a wiggle to the wiggles.
One thing is you're going from a non-parent to a parent, how quickly you discover
How good the wiggles are.
how important the wiggles are, and how quickly you can learn every single lyric.
And dance.
We pulled up at the Big 4, Nambucca Heads, which is right on the beach.
It's amazing.
It was incredible. That's our camper van just there. Gonna walk and see the beach. Look at this. Keep coming! Keep coming! Ayo! No, I'm okay, thank you. So it's 7:30. We're now feeling the full effects of plugging this bad boy into a wall socket because got the aircon going. There's a little, I don't know if you can hear that, but that's Spotify playing baby lullaby music, which we play every night forever. Because and we do enjoy it ourselves. We're able to close this off and just keep working in here. This is just a crazy good way to travel. The beach is 100 meters through the bushland just there, and then we've got everything we need in one spot. We've got home base, and you get to move home base wherever you want. So we got up and we went out to see the sunrise, and how was it, Leah?
It was stunning.
I think it's the best way to start a day.
Yeah.
So we drove to Cairns Harbour and we went to the Dolphin Marine
Conservation Park.
It was pretty incredible to see how much the staff there loved these creatures.
Ava, not so much.
Not so much with Ava. They had 4 dolphins. One had been rescued twice, got itself caught in fishing nets twice in the same spot.
All the way down there. And she's got one right here where my finger is and goes all the way up along here. Then her tail, this is where it was all wrapped around. So this is all damaged here as well as the complete end of her tail, which is all just from fishing line as well.
And I think it's a good thing that they're doing to show people the catastrophe mankind's done to this ocean.
Teague specified specifically that their main aim is to teach children and I guess adults empathy for the animals. So that's why they do a lot of hands-on experiences with the creatures, which is really lovely to showcase that. And they do a lot of programs with the local primary schools. They had a little art competition going on with things that they'd collected off the beach, which was really good.
We saw a peacock called Andrew. Currently watching a peacock trying to impress a pigeon. It's like me in nightclubs in 2008.
And we pulled up in the next park, which was Cairns Harbour, and there was lots of little bunnies hopping around.
That was kind of weird and cute.
We're getting quicker at setting up when we pull over now because this is our second time.
Yeah, it's really, I reckon you can get the awning out and the chairs out and plug in and all that stuff in like less than 5 minutes. Just making some food, just a little bits and pieces, but tune in for the Rugby World Cup. And if I just want to come over here and grab something, turn the screen. Oh, you alright? Nice come over. And then I come back over here to check on the curry. Oh, it's burning.
On the way out of Cairns Harbour, we obviously stopped by and saw the big banana.
And here it is. What is it, Ava? We've just come from Angiri watering hole. It's so nice down there, and you can jump off a few cliffs, which I still can't help myself but do. Tried to attempt like a running forward and then jump backwards, backflip, and failed terribly. We walked over to the other one and I did the big one, and oh my goodness, I absolutely myself. Yeah. So we then drove to see another big thing, the Big Prawn in Ballina.
Yeah, Ballina.
So I thought they'd sell prawns, and I was like, oh, we'll get some prawns and we'll cook them up for dinner. No, the Big Prawn, and then next to it, Bunnings. Oh, there's the Big Prawn. There's Bunnings. Obviously, there's my snorker, because you can't leave Bunnings without getting a sausage. Just un-Australian if you don't. We checked into Ballina, the Big Four there. It's really cool. They've got these little carts you can cruise around in. Actually, the whole play area is really nice. The sand's beautiful and clean. Ava loved it. You can play chess. The pool was really relaxing and has lots of shade, and there's a jacuzzi kind of thing there and a kids pool. So we just chilled out because we've been doing so much driving and stuff.
Yeah.
We checked out of Ballina and then we drove up to Byron Bay, but on the way we stopped at these falls.
Kilim Falls. We just pulled up at Kilim Falls. Perfect spot to park a motorhome right out the front, which we liked. As you can see, it is incredibly beautiful. There's a lot of people here taking grammable footage in their bikinis.
This is where a lot of content farmers come. Don't tell you in the brochure is the half a K walk there, half a K walk back with 12 kilos.
Next time on Don't Travel with a Baby.
We live the Byron Bay life, explore the illegal Tasmanian devil fighting industry, and buy pretty much nothing as usual at a market.